The Xbox brand finds themselves in an interesting situation in 2018 and beyond. After the success of the Xbox 360, the Xbox One really looked to shake things up in the video game industry. When it was first unveiled, they wanted to do a lot of different things that were going on with other consoles. They wanted to sort of be unique and be different, and initially a lot of people did not like what Xbox brought to the table. So they pretty much did a 180 on the platform and then released a more standard traditional console. And it's been a bit of an uphill battle for the Xbox One. Of course, when it first came out, it was attached to Kinect, and you have to have Kinect with your Xbox One because Kinect is the best thing ever, and it made its system cost over $500 after taxes and things like that. And with the PS4 only being $400, it really put Xbox in a predicament. But they've been trying a lot of different things this generation. They've been doing things like Game Pass and really trying to beef up their Xbox Live Gold accounts as well. Well, now Xbox is trying something completely unique and completely different with the Xbox All Access program, which is essentially almost like a rent-to-own program for Xbox One systems. And you could choose from two different systems. And a lot of people are sort of on the fence about this. Some people think it's a brilliant idea. Some people think that it's a sign of desperation. And I sort of want to figure out what I feel about this. Because when I first initially heard about it, I really just wrote it off. I was like, well, if you can't really afford the Xbox One, you probably shouldn't be worrying about video games and things like that. So this program probably isn't going to be that big of a deal. But the more I think about it, the more interesting it seems. So I want to try to decipher what I think of it. Do I think this program is genius, or do I think this program is a sign of desperation? So sit back, relax, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into Xbox All Access, talk what it's about, and see what I think about it.
Hey, RGT 85. Hey, Sean.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards!
This video is going to contain a lot of me reading things because I have to give you guys the information, so I'm going to throw up some random Xbox One gameplay footage that I've captured over the past few months. Now let's keep this in mind, I am an Xbox One S owner, so this program probably isn't going to be for me unless I want to get an Xbox One X, because you can choose between an Xbox One S or an X with this program. But this is really just for other people who haven't picked up an Xbox One who may be interested in doing so. And I really enjoy my Xbox One S, so it's not like I'm going into this with any negative connotations or anything. I just think the Xbox brand itself is kind of in a bit of an identity crisis, and maybe this will be sort of panning it out for them. So, for no upfront cost and one monthly price for 24 months, Xbox All Access gets you a new Xbox One S or X with access to more than 100 great games through Game Pass and online multiplayer with Xbox Live Gold. So basically, you put no money down, you put no money up front, you just pay a monthly fee, and you get an Xbox One S or an X, you get Xbox Gold Live membership for online services, and you get Xbox Game Pass, which gives you a variety of games from the original Xbox to the 360 to the Xbox One. Of course, on Game Pass, you also get brand new releases, things like State of Decay 2 and Sea of Thieves came out on day one. Crackdown 3 will be doing the same, and I believe Forza Horizon 4 will be as well. So you'll be able to play big blockbuster games along with the games that are also available on Game Pass for one monthly fee. Now, breaking it down, there is a low monthly price, 0% APR for 24 months, meaning that there's no interest being charged, 24 months of Game Pass, 24 months of Xbox Live Gold, and an Xbox One S 1 terabyte or an Xbox One X console. Now, if you were to break this down individually, buying an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X at a retailer plus these other things, an Xbox One S would charge you about $660, and it would cost you about $860 for an X, whereas this, it's about $530 for an Xbox One S and $840 for an Xbox One X. Now, one thing to take into account is that a lot of times Xbox Gold goes on sale, and you can find them online a lot of times for like $40 instead of $60, and there's some discounts going on as well. So this is just at the top of the line pricing for this system. Now, basically what you're going to pay outright is for an Xbox One S with All Access, you're basically paying $21.99 a month with 0% APR for 24 months, and then with the Xbox One X, you're paying about $35 a month with 0% APR for 24 months. So, not terrible. You do have to finance it through Dell Preferred account, and this is obviously something that they've set up to where Dell will be handling the stuff with that. So, you know, that's kind of cool, I guess. You're just paying a monthly fee, and then you actually own the platform. Now, reading the fine print, there were two things that sort of stuck out to me, because let's face it, sometimes things come up in life, and you have to, you know, get rid of expenses, and these are the things available in the FAQ about the system that sort of stuck out to me a little bit, and I want to talk about. Can I return or cancel Xbox All Access after purchase? With Xbox All Access, you are purchasing the console and the 24-month Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold membership in full immediately upon purchase. Outside of the standard Microsoft return policy, you cannot return or cancel the console within 24 months of Game Pass or Xbox Live Gold membership. So basically, you cannot return or cancel your membership. Once you are locked in, you are locked in. And I guess if you try to cancel it or anything, it's just going to ruin your credit and things like that. So that is something to be wary about. You know, you have to think of the long term with this. True, you know, $22 a month for an S, $35 for an X doesn't seem like a big deal, but things do come up in life and you have to be, you know, smart with your money. So that is worth mentioning. Another thing that I really don't like is this next thing though. What happens if your console breaks down through no fault of your own? With Xbox All Access, you own the console and the 24-month Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold membership outright upon purchase. The Microsoft limited warranty covers the Xbox console for 1 year, 90 days for the controller and accessories. If it malfunctions after that, the owner is responsible for any repair cost. Please note, monthly payments will continue until the remaining balance on your Dell Preferred account is paid in full. So basically what that's saying is after a year, if something happens to your Xbox One, the warranty is then over and then you are pretty much stuck with it unless you want to get it fixed out of your own pocket or you have to keep paying the money. And that kind of sucks in my opinion. I know that that's a standard thing. If I went to a store and purchased an Xbox One S, I get a 1-year warranty, 90 days on the accessories, and then whatever happens after that is on me. And that's okay. But I think with this program, they really should have extended it to like 2 years. If I have to finance this for 2 years, if I have 2 years of Xbox Gold and 2 years of Xbox All Access with the Game Pass and things like that, I should be able to get a 2-year warranty or even at the very least, offer an extended warranty with this just in case something happens to the system. Maybe you have to pay a couple extra bucks a month, but I would like that peace of mind because obviously, if I can't go out and purchase this system outright, if I have to use something like this with financing, probably my money is a bit tight and it's probably something that's more of a luxury that I'm just using, you know, something like a premium Netflix or something at $35 a month for the Xbox One X. So if something goes wrong with the system, it's probably within the realm of possibility and it's probably smart to think that I can't just go out and have this repaired. I can't just go out and have this fixed. So what do I think about the Xbox All Access program? Do I think it's genius? Do I think it's a sign of desperation? Or do I think it says something more? I honestly don't think it's very genius, but I don't think it's a sign of desperation either. Microsoft has been trying a bunch of different things this console generation. They've been trying to get multiple consoles in people's homes. You know, you had the original Xbox, you had the Xbox One S, and then you have an Xbox One X, a premium system. They also introduced Xbox games with gold, or they also introduced Xbox Game Pass as well, which is a pretty unique thing. You know, it's definitely very different than PS Now. It's definitely better, in my opinion, than PlayStation Now. And I really enjoy Xbox Game Pass. I think it's a very smart service and a very smart system. I think the main draw from this, though, is sort of what Microsoft is planning for the future. Now, they did something similar like this with the Xbox 360. It didn't stick around very long, but I do remember it. But I think this says a lot about how Microsoft envisions the future of their platforms in gaming. Because we've heard rumors about Project Scarlet having something very similar to this, where you don't pay anything up front and you pay a monthly sort of fee to get this system that's essentially like a Steam box. It only does streaming, it won't have a disk drive and things like that, and you download all your games. And this sort of seems like a precursor to that. This sort of seems like a test to the market to see how people will sort of gravitate towards that. Of course, PC gaming is very different than console gaming, but I don't think Microsoft fully understands that. I think Microsoft really wants to hurry up to get to the point of no physical media and things like that, a diskless system and things like that, because of the success of PC gaming and things like Steam. But what happens with that is basically a lot of people like physical media still. Physical media is still a very popular medium. So by Microsoft trying to hurry this up and try this experiment, it will be pretty telling for the future of the company. I don't necessarily think this is going to spike Xbox One sales for the main reason of the fact that it still doesn't solve the biggest problem that I have with the Xbox One, and that is exclusive games. There's still not the same amount of exclusive games and high caliber exclusive games that you're seeing on things like the Nintendo Switch and the PS4. That's definitely the weakest area of the Xbox One, is the lack of big exclusive games and lack of big exclusive games on the horizon for the system. Sure, they acquired some new studios, but let's be realistic, you're probably not going to see any ramifications of that until the next system for Microsoft. So I think they're just trying something different. I don't think it's a stroke of genius. I don't think it's a sign of desperation. It's pretty much a litmus test for what the future of gaming could hold. And honestly, I'll be interested to see if Microsoft releases any sales figures on how many people sign up for this program, because it could be very telling for the future of gaming. Well, that is what Xbox All Access is about. Now, if you don't own an Xbox One, let me know in the comment section down below if this is going to push you to the edge to purchase one, or if you already have one, or what you think about this program. Do you think it's genius? Do you think it's desperation? Or is it somewhere in the middle and maybe just a test for the future of gaming? And as always, thank you for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.